what's up folks? Welcome you all to my channel Financial Prudent. Alright friends, I'm here with a brand new video, electrical vehicle stocks for multi-bagger returns in Indian context. To begin with, let me show you a small video of electrical vehicle. So, as you see in the video, a car is approaching an electrical power station. It's taking out plug, recharging by itself, and after completion of recharge, it's detaching the electrical cable from the power station and heading back. So this is the future of electrical vehicle. We often call it self-driven cars. So the inference drawn after seeing this video is, in future, the petrol pump will be replaced by the electrical power charging stations and the car will become more smarter to recharge itself. So for the easy understanding, I will cover this topic in 4 parts. Part 1, we'll be talking about electrical vehicle ecosystem. Part 2, we will talk about electrical vehicle industry analysis. Part 3, government policy and its initiatives. Part 4, we'll talk about stock for selection for multi-bagger return. Coming to the part 1, if we talk about electrical mobility ecosystem, it has 4 pillars. Pillar 1, electrical vehicle, which is the most important factor. Pillar 2 is a battery, which will work as a fuel for the electrical vehicle. Pillar 3, if we talk about, it's the other factors that includes manufacturing facilities, ancillary facilities, other intangible factors. Talk about 4th pillar, it is re-energizing system, that's a recharging stations. So all these 4 pillars are very important when we talk about electrical mobility ecosystem, and all are equally important. To analyze the multi-bagger stock from the electrical vehicle segment, we have to consider all 4 factors, then only we can come to the conclusion which are the best shares to be picked from this particular segment. Coming to part 2, electrical vehicle industry analysis. Well, first we will understand how many types of electrical vehicles are there, and then subsequently we will analyze the entire industry per se. So as you see on the screen, electrical vehicles are basically categorized into 2 parts. One is by its type and the second one is by its power source. So as you see, by type it can be categorized into 3 types: passenger car, 2-wheelers and commercial vehicle. As we all know, by power source it can be categorized again into 3 parts: battery operated, hybrid electrical vehicle and plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle. Both sound similar, isn't it? So we'll try and understand what is the basic difference. Hybrid electrical vehicle basically use engine and motor both together. Engine is used by the regenerative braking, it is used to charge the battery, and battery then power the motor, and both are used together. But once you talk about plug-in electrical vehicle, it uses one power at a time. First it uses the electrical power, that is motor drives the vehicle, it consumes battery is completely depleted, then it switch on to the engine. So now if we talk about electrical vehicle industry in Indian context, it was $5 billion in 2020, which is expected to rise to $47 billion by 2026. If we talk about the growth is at 44% CAGR on year-on-year basis till 2026. Now if we talk about the share of electrical vehicle industry, either dark blue is the 2 or 3-wheeler segment, light blue is the passenger car, and one with a violet color is the commercial vehicle. So if we talk about share of vehicles in Indian electrical vehicle industry, highlighted with the dark. Talking about the part 3 of the topic, government initiative and policies. Out of this 10,000 crore rupees allocated, 8,500 crore rupees is purely kept for rebates which was given to various industries working in this field. Rest of the money has been kept aside for development of infrastructure. As we see here, government has also approved 2,636 electrical vehicle charging stations in 62 cities across 24 Indian states and union territories. This is a recent development. February 2021, Arthur Energy, India's first intelligence electrical vehicle manufacturing unit, moved 86.5 million factory from existing Bangalore, Karnataka to Hosur to develop 2-wheeler electrical production capacity. Another state, Kerala, aims to put 1 million electrical vehicle unit on road by 2022 and 6,000 e-buses in the public transport by 2025. These are the certain highlighted initiatives, but other than these, there are many other initiatives which are taken by government to promote the electrical vehicle so that we will become self-reliant. Now latest in the field is the initiative taken by Mr. Vikram Handa, the son-in-law of steel tycoon Mr. Naveen Jindal, under the company name Epsilon. So they installed a plant at Ballari, Karnataka, and they are trying to reduce the dependency for anode on China. Currently, if we talk, we are dependent 80% for anode production on China. He has also given a statement. He said his company will instill 5,000 crore approximately every year to make 50,000 ton production of synthetic graphite anode by 2015. So that's a good sign, and slowly we are independent in terms of electrical vehicle. With this, I have come to the part 4 of the topic. Now, which are the shares to be selected for multi-bagger return in future from this electrical vehicle segment? The first share to look for in the electrical vehicle segment is the Tata Power Company Limited. So Tata Power Company Limited is working very hard to establish the infrastructure for electrical vehicle segment, and it is likely to grow up rapidly in future. There was a news recently, they are decentralizing the electrical power business, and the green business they are trying to list separately. If we talk about share per se, it is trading at 106.60 rupees, and it is trading right now as more than intrinsic value. If we talk about valuation, higher side it is expected to grow 131.27 rupees. On a lower side it is expected to grow 50.89 rupees. For somebody who is expecting a good return, he has to be long term, and you should not see for the short gains. If we talk about this share, about 17 analysts are covering the share, out of which 36% analysts are recommending buying in this share. As I understand, this share is slightly at a premium valuation right now, so one should keep this stock at a watch, and as and when there is a dip, we try and accumulate this share. Second share to watch for is Tata Chemical Limited, again the Tata Group company. They are working very hard to establish the lithium-ion battery manufacturing by themselves. They are trying to become self-sustained so as to boost the electrical vehicle segment, and they become self-reliant in terms of production of lithium-ion batteries. If we talk about valuation, this company is trading more than intrinsic value. Around 8 analysts are covering the share. Out of 25% analysts are recommending buying this share. On a higher side, it is expected to grow 757 rupees. And on the lower side, it is expected to grow 315 rupees. So again, this is right now trading at a premium valuation. It's a good share to look for in an electrical vehicle segment. You should keep a watch over it and wait for the right valuation. Third share to look for is the Amara battery. It is trading right now at 803 rupees. This share is trading less than intrinsic value. A good value investing options is there right now. Around 18 analysts are covering this share, out of which 39% analysts are recommending buying in this share. On a higher side, it is expected to grow at 1072 rupees. On a lower side, it is expected as 672 rupees. So this is again a good share to buy because it's a player in the battery segment, and they are also striving very hard to be self-reliant in terms of lithium-ion battery production. And share is a market leader in battery segment, so it'll always have an edge, and this is a good share to watch for. Next share to look for is Motherson Sumi Systems Limited. It is trading right now at 235.90 paisa. It is trading more than intrinsic value. Around 26 analysts are covering the share. 77% are recommending buying this share. On a higher side, it is recommended. It is expected to reach 278 rupees by May 2022. On a lower side, it is 80 rupees. So there is a big expansion which is going on in Motherson Sumi company right now, and because of that, the share was down also for some time. Now it is slowly picking up. They are the biggest electrical vehicle component manufacturer in India, and they have production facilities overseas, and they also work in many countries other than India. So in a time to come, it is expected that Motherson Sumi is going to do good in an electrical vehicle segment, and it could be a multi-bagger in the future. Last but not the least, recommendation, Power Grid Corporation Limited. This is a PSU share. Right now it's trading at 220. It is trading less than intrinsic value. Good value buy. Around 19 analysts are covering the share. 95% are recommending buying this share. Upper side it is 289 rupees expected by May 2022. On a lower side it is expected 206 rupees. So there is nothing much to lose. So this could be another good company to watch for a multi-bagger return in future in electrical vehicle segment. But apart from the recommended share, if you do not want to do the investigation by yourself, select the share by yourself, you can always look for the small case by Zerodha, which has a basket of shares, electrical mobility segment per se, and you can directly invest in this also. This could be a good option. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found this video to be informative, please do like and subscribe my channel. Please leave your comment down below so that I can improve in future. Jai Hind.